This is a cabling. Many cables, many different type of equipments are used in this one. Now the cables, if you see the cables, for example, solar cables. This is the cables which is used, and another it comes in different sizes. PV combiner box. This is called as a PV combiner box. See, this is a box, PV combiner box, like this. It is a PV combiner box which is having showing string fusion provision. So this is a box which is used. Another module junction box. This is the back side which is there. This is a model junction box, back of the model, which is connected in this one. Here the circuit breakers and fuses are required for every area of protection area boxes. A circuit breaker and fuses has to be placed for the protection. You can watch this one. You can see this one particular diagram. In this particular diagram, in this one, possible all type of circuit breakers, how it is provided to grids. This is solar panel array. Then combined box with DC fuses are there, isolator are there, inverter again isolator are there, isolators are there. Then domestic circuit breakers, fuses, net metering, this all connectors. So these are connected to for the all protection. These are fuses circuit breaker with a grid tied PV. This is a box of circuit breaker. Many isolators are there, disconnectors. You can see particular location of DC, AC isolators. These are isolators connected. Isolators are there. Here also main diagram they have given. In this diagram, different type of protection scheme it is used. In this fuses circuit breaker, both they have been using. This is the main diagram for the protection diagram. Mostly a lot of protection is more protection is given, and particularly to see that it should not damage the system. This is utility external disconnecting switch. For example, when you want to do any maintenance, or when you stop the supply moving towards the grid, these are the fuses which can be used to switch on and switch off or disconnect from the grid. And here lighting and surge protection also is important. So this is a protection, miniature circuit breaker is used to protect from over current protection for the inverter. And if you see this one, particularly lighting, a lightning rod is installed above the house, so that lightning should not affect the PVC panel, should not affect the PVC one. Even system monitoring, it is there, where various parameter gets logged or recorded, and it can be used to study also. Metering is very important. Metering in the metering, the particularly they record the number of consumptions that is exported or imported to the grid, and based upon their consumption or exported, the values or unit it is recorded, and the rate depends upon fixed by the particular body, governing body. So this is a metering or a monitor which record all system of the PVC module, input output, and even input output and maximum power delivered taken. This all get recorded in this one. These are different types of a meter they are using. Before these are the different type of this type of meter also they are using, which helps in recording the particular values. Net metering is a meter which shows the difference, measure the difference between the consumption of site and the generation site. So what happen, net meter, whenever the production is there, that time during the peak hour, from the PUC model or cell, the meter is use the energy to the grid, and during the night time when it is required, that time it will give it to the site, or particularly give it to the site or to the residential area house which they are where the PUC model is installed. So the metering also is done if they are supplying more energy to the grid, what is the difference or the total energy what they have supplied, that amount will be paid to this one. So if they are taking excess amount of they are taking the supply from the grid, then the customer has to pay for this one. So this it goes in both direction, goes in export also, it import also. This you can see this grid net meter, generator loads also they have given. Cross metering is a method used by the utility to measure the entire solar energy production and electric consumption separately for the site. So, in this particular Europe, Australia, and other countries, what happen? This is used to export whenever the production is there, the export is done, that is recorded, and whenever the the energy is required, then supply is taken for the grid. So, depending upon the difference or supply of energy, the bill they have, they'll make a bill. So these are the meter which are used for recording both the things for export and the import.